Since I was a child, I always used Google Earth to find little random things and cool little spots and different roads and lakes and mountains and stuff like that. And have you ever looked at a spot and went, wow, that'd be a really cool spot to go check out on Google Earth? So that's what I did. And that's how we got here. So let's set up camp and get a fire going, and we'll kind of go from there. All right, after struggling for a little bit, a little out of shape, a little out of breath, but we're set up. So let's get a fire going and yeah, maybe crack a brewski. Let's do that. Now there is some stuff here which does feel like it's pretty old, which is good, but this stuff's all soaked. That's wet too, so I'm gonna go see if I can find a dead tree somewhere, somehow. Definitely should have grabbed some firewood earlier. It's getting a little dark. And it's an area that I'm not super familiar with, but you gotta make do. I think this is like still kind of alive, I feel like. Maybe not. Yeah, this is still alive. A couple of shotgun shells laying around. We also had a big ice storm come through here probably 2 weeks ago, so there's a lot of brush that is down that's still alive. Dying, but still alive. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I've seen better fire pits. A lot of garbage around this campsite, which is too bad. But I don't like when people leave their beer cans and stuff in the fire. So we'll take those out with us when we leave. Not cool. Alright, so I did bring some fire starting cubes, so we'll crack these bad boys open. You can definitely tell it's a well-used campsite, that's for sure, because there's the firewood around. Cardboard. Yeah, I got a bunch of little stuff. Alright, we are in bed. You can really hear the frogs. I don't know if you can hear it or not. But I'm tired. We are all cozied up here. And we're going to hit the hay. See you in the morning. Good morning. It's I think just around 6. Didn't sleep terrible, didn't sleep great. It is definitely chilly out. I'm gonna say it got colder than what they said. Just my nose is a little cold, but other than that, slept pretty good. So we're going to lay here, let the sun come up just a little bit more, see if it warms things up, and then make some breakfast. Maybe get fishing. Right. I think that's what the game plan is, and then make some coffee. Definitely need some coffee. All right. Well, we got a little bit of firewood. A lot of the firewood that's around has been knocked down by the ice storm, so it's not really dead. But I have a little bit here, plus a little bit of the pre-cut stuff that was already here. So let's see if we can get a fire going. Needle maker slippery. We got lots of Ooh. It's a disaster in here, but you can really hear the wow, that's bright. Holy moly. You can really hear the loons going. This is the campsite. So it's definitely well used. There's furniture and stuff in the back there. That's alright. Look at the hairdo. But yeah. We got coffee going. There's this weird thumping in the forest. Can't figure out what it is yet. It's like, sounds like a ball dropping on the floor. It's like thump, 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 thump. I don't know. Could be a skinwalker. Don't know. But let's get some coffee going and get some breakfast going too. Oh no, my ice held up overnight. Nice. Creme. Mug. Brand new, not even used yet. Now, one thing I did learn from last night is I'm going to heat up a water bottle and put it on my back. I think the issue is the air mattress doesn't have enough insulation, so it doesn't. So I think there's cold air that's in it, obviously, because it's air mattress. And that's what's making my back cold. Because my front's fine, my sides were fine. It was just my back. This fire, it's hurting, man. But coffee's going, and yeah, I need coffee. Do a little bit more for good luck. Just spilling coffee all over my stool and / seat. Well, coffee time. Not gonna lie, it's not great. It's not terrible. And a bit of red fluff in it. Just now gone. But let's have some coffee, get some bacon going, and I'm gonna tie up a rod too. I got a rod tied up, but just wrong bait. There's a bird over there. I don't know what it is. It's hot, very hot. But yeah, I'm gonna sit here, enjoy the daylight. I haven't seen any fish jumping yet, but I do know that they stock this lake with rainbows. So let's hope. The birds are chirping. The fire is definitely struggling. So I've put some logs kind of sitting in the sun. We'll see if that kind of helps out. I don't have a big axe on me because I didn't think it was going to be this much of a struggle. I figured the saw on the back of my machete would be able to do most of the stuff, which so far it has, but it's not going to do the big logs. So I'm going to maybe take a couple of these too and kind of wrap them around the fire and see if we can keep it going. There's nobody out here, which is nice. Haven't heard any ATVs. It's ground land we're on. Haven't heard any ATVs or nobody walking. And then yeah, the frogs were squawking away last night, which was kind of cool. Haven't heard that for a long time. It's a nice summer feel. There is still a little bit of ice in the corner of this lake, I just noticed. and I just saw a fish jump. So I'm gonna have to get the rod rigged up. It was away at the other end of the lake, but we're gonna see where we can kind of get to. I'm gonna fish this shoreline. There's another campsite further down. I didn't go there last night because it was the wind was blowing across the lake. It was blowing right. The campsite was on a point, and it was just blowing like mad into the point. So, oh yeah, there's fish jumping over there. I wonder what they're eating up. Probably bugs. Well, actually, I haven't seen any bugs. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna finish my coffee and we're gonna get a rod rigged up. See you in a little bit. Fun fact, I just discovered that broke the eyelet off my other rod. So that's less than ideal. But good thing I brought a trusty backup. Because you never know. Actually, that's not why I brought it. I brought it so I could use a spinner and a, I guess like a bobber. But, well, this is what it looked like. Still hear that thumping. Now, what we are going to do is tie a fluorocarbon leader on. That is on the agenda. I've never tied fluorocarbon onto this type of braid before. Or this, sorry, never tied this fluorocarbon leader on before. It's a suffix. Usually I get like trilene or something like that. But let's try your route. Now I haven't caught a rainbow trout in a long time. And I mean a long time. I should probably cut the leader before I do this. And I've never caught a brook trout or lake trout. I've spent 3 years trying to catch a lake trout. And I haven't been successful yet, but maybe this year is the year. There is another lake that's like hiking distance where lake trout is open. But it's like probably a 3-kilometer walk. And I'll be honest with you, I don't want to walk that far. Now you have a 20-pound braid on here, and a 6-pound leader. It's Meredith 20-pound, and then a suffix leader. Cool, looks like it's seated pretty good. It's a good start. Very nice. Couldn't tell you how many times I've tied this knot and I've snipped the tag end, and I get very upset with myself. Being a rookie. Will we catch anything on this? I don't know. So it's a gold MEPS. It's a number 2. The Agilia. I don't really know what it's exactly called. I hear a truck. The highway is not too far from here, so like I've heard traffic through it the night. So I think a lot of that traffic is aired on the highway. Okay, knot tied. Sweater snagged. Sure I cut the right end. Okay. She's game time. boys and girls. You get your coffee ready. Put that there. Because we're gonna go try and catch some fish. Keyword there is try. No guarantees. But that's what we're using. Just a gold number 2 maps. The classic. And we'll see how we make out. This lake is crystal clear. That's why I decided to use the 6-pound fluorocarbon leader. I was going to use 8, but this lake is crystal clear. The sun hasn't gotten super high up yet, so I'm hoping that helps us out. I also thought about bringing a kayak, but I figured with ice like quite literally still being in the lake, you don't have a survival suit. If I fell in, one of you guys would probably be fishing me out of the water. So I figured that's not the best bet. It's very bright. Just looking in the water right now, I don't see anything. But the water is cold. Little trees over top of me. Alright, we're going to try and head down the bank, see if we can find anything. I'm going to get rigged up for that. Alright, so we are on our way to see if we can find some fish. So we're going to hike out this trail that we came down with the truck, walk over to the other camping spot, and try out there, and there's one other spot that I want to check out as well. So I got everything on me, got my bear spray, got my knife, and see where we end up. So we'll see you when we get there. Oh, look at this. Deer track. I wanted to walk by. When I came out here this morning for firewood, I didn't see that, so I wonder if oh yeah, there's another one there. A deer must have walked through here this morning then, I guess. Neat. Here we are. It's a little bit more mucky than what I thought. I thought I just heard something run through the woods. Spooky, spooky. Yeah, it's fairly mucky through here, which is less than ideal because I don't want wet feet. But I think we're gonna make it. We're gonna be all right. It's mucky. Here, a woodpecker. Ooh, I almost wiped out. I walked down here yesterday, but yeah, there was a wicked wind coming off the lake, and it was I didn't want it to affect me staying warm at night, and one, I didn't want the fire blowing sideways. That was the other kind of thought behind that, but it worked out. This is a nice campsite, but yeah, I just didn't want to didn't want the wind blowing on me and that kind of stuff. But you can see here, same thing, garbage. Someone's tried to build like a makeshift dock as well. You can see the lake is very clear though. Which is dope. Okay, I'm gonna put my backpack down. Let's get fishing. We've been here for like 20 minutes. Haven't seen a fish or nothing. There's not even any bait fish over here, which is surprising because like over at the campsite, I don't know if you can see it or not, but let's go take a look. Campsite's over there. You can see this water's like crystal clear, but yeah, so I don't know what's going on. If maybe they're still deep, because like the bottom's not dark in this lake. It's definitely not going to warm up quick. So I'm gonna go try out. There's a spot right in here. We're gonna go check out. It's a big like sand flat. So go check that out. It's a beautiful spot though. That's for sure. But I can tell you for free that the wind coming off the lake is cold. That's for sure. So we're gonna go try over there, and then I'm trying to figure out how to get over there. So it looks like there's a dock like in here, but I don't know. So we're gonna go walk through the bush and see if we can find a way over there. If not, I'm debating if we walk to the lake where the brook trout are. We're like quarter of the way there anyways. So I don't know, but yeah, you can see all through here like how clear this water is, and yeah, there's no bait fish, which I would imagine the rainbow trout's diet is probably bait fish and bugs, and there's no bugs right now. So I'm assuming that's what their main source of food is, and I'd imagine they're gonna stick around where those are. It's just a matter of getting them to eat. So we'll try over at that other spot. If that doesn't work, then I think we'll change it up. There is suckers in this lake too, which I'm like, if you catch a sucker, catch a sucker. I have worms in the truck, so we'll see how that works out. They'll probably be pretty sluggish too, with it being a white bottom, but I don't know. Let's. I'm gonna pack up and we'll keep going. See where we end up. Walked like 15 minutes up this road, and there's no trail to get into that spot that I wanted to get in. So I'm gonna walk back. I was looking at my my GPS. We're walking past the point, so I'm wondering if someone has what's the word I'm looking for? Someone's like bushwhacked around that corner, around the bank. So I'm gonna go in and check that out, because I don't want to walk straight through the forest because I didn't bring my machete. And there's like a lot of like straggler sticks and stuff. And yeah, that I'm not vibing with that. So I'm gonna keep walking here and then see if we can get into into that spot maybe by walking around the bank. I don't know if this is a trail or not. The only thing that does concern me is that it looks like it could be very very wet down here, but there's like a small game trail maybe. So let's see. Take our time. Don't want to get a wet foot. That's for sure. So it'll be less than ideal. And yeah, I don't want to fall in a hole. So now I just did see when I was up on the road, there's a creek that runs through here. Which my concern with that is that it's going to be super washed out in here. So we'll see how that pans out. So yeah, it's I've walked a few more minutes through this trail here, and I can see the water where that tree is fallen over. I can see the water that's in there. So I'm assuming this creek and the lake probably floods through here. So we're gonna backtrack, which is unfortunate, but oh yeah, she's wet in here. Which I kind of expected, which is too bad because I want to know how to get. The only other thing I can think of is there's another trail further down the road maybe that that leads over there, but I don't know at this point. I can't believe the amount of garbage that's in here. It's actually crazy. But we're gonna keep walking. I think I might go walk over to that lake where the brook trout is, or good English, and then we'll see how we make out. That's the game plan, I think, though. I don't know if the road to the lake exists anymore. Is that the problem? We're gonna keep walking. Look at my map. It should have been like within this strip of road. I don't think that's it, because on the map it looks way clearer than that. I don't know. Taking a bit of a break though. All right, so I'm sweating because there's no breeze in this section of forest, but I found the road. It's an ATV trail. So it's a little rough, not bad. I'm just sweating my arse off. This little creek. But there hasn't been much more like wildlife. I've seen a partridge. It scared the bejeebus out of me because I'm still a little on edge being out here, but getting a little bit more comfortable. Just kind of keeping my ears open. Do a bear call out every once in a while. But I think we're almost to the lake, so I'm going to keep going and hopefully we catch some fish. Look what I just stumbled upon here. Look at the size of these. I don't know, I'm no hunter or anything. I'd assume it's a big buck. But yeah, those are some pretty big tracks. I also saw a little cabin in here too. I didn't know there was a cabin back here. So we must be getting close. Just stumbled upon a cabin. Looks like it's still used. It's kind of in the middle of nowhere. But if the satellite imagery in my GPS is correct, we come down this road. This is all ATV trail and crown land. Oh, I think I see a little peak of it down there. So I'm gonna wander down there and see if we can see it. I'm in a bay of the lake anyways. Be quiet. It's chilly down here. The water's a lot darker. So it sounds like I just got a little bit of service too. But yeah, so we're gonna get a line in the water and see what we can do. Alright, we're going to keep moving. This spot's pretty shallow and pretty like mucky, so we're going to keep moving. I think there was probably another couple of spots we can hit up down further, but we'll see. Well, we've run into a snag. It's this ATV trail, which I'm not an ATV. Is currently flooded. And my boots aren't waterproof, and I don't think I'm going to try and cross that beaver dam. Which kind of sucks. But from what I've been told, these creeks all hold trout. So I'm going to make a couple of casts here and see if there's anything. I've seen a couple of like things chasing something. So, we'll have to see. Much as they say there's trout in all these creeks, I'm going to say baloney on that, because this doesn't have anything in it at all. I'm trying to make a decision. I don't think I'm going to cross this, because it's bigger than 1.5 kilometers to the other lake, and I don't want wet feet. If it was July, maybe. Yeah, if it was July, maybe, but not the third week of April. Beautiful spot though. There's a little beaver dam over there too. But we're going to head back to the lake we were just at, see if we can find a second spot to get in there. Keep you posted. And back on the main road, and I don't know if it's a deer or a bear that's in the forest. It's something larger. But I'll hear it walk, and then it stops. And I've done like a bear call a couple of times to, if it is a bear, to spook it. Shoo it away, but I don't know what it is. It's on this side, from this section of forest here. So I don't know exactly what it is. I'm assuming it's a deer because I've seen loads of deer tracks. And I haven't seen any signs of a bear yet. But I'm definitely keeping my eyes peeled, that's for sure. We're about halfway back to the camp. I went and checked out one other spot down by the that other lake, and it's just too swampy. You need a kayak. I don't think there'll be anything shallow in that lake. So hopefully now that the sun's out, Maybe it's warmed up the water a little bit. Maybe our campsite's got some fish. So we're gonna see. Anyways, I'll keep you posted if I get attacked by a bear. It's so interesting. So hearing the rustling in the forest, these weren't here when I walked through the first time. So I'm now kind of wondering if it is deer. Because yeah, they definitely weren't there when I walked through this morning. But we're about 3/4 of the way back to camp, so we're gonna go back there, make some lunch, probably hang out, read a book, maybe have a beer. I will say this hill is a lot easier going down it than it is going up it first thing in the morning. That's for sure. All right, we're back at camp. We need firewood. That's 100% what I'm gonna do right now. Chickadees are having a heyday over there. But yeah, no fish. I just did a couple of casts around the campsite too, nothing here either. So I think I'm gonna switch it up and think I'm going to throw a worm on, see if we can get some, like a sucker. I know I'm not gonna eat a sucker, but I think it's just a matter of not getting skunked. But yeah, so I'm gonna get some firewood, gonna get a fire going, and we're gonna go from there. And probably make some lunch, because I'm hungry. Yeah. All right, I'm a little sunburnt, a little hot, but it's time for some lunch. So we're gonna cook some sausages up. We're gonna make some wraps with them, some cheese, and some chipotle mayo. But yeah, no fish. Got a fire going. It's too bad about that other lake. So I think what the game plan is next time is definitely bring the kayaks. Not a smart idea for me to do it alone when the lake is still got ice in it, but next time. Never cooked with the cast iron on the stove before, so you see how it goes. Here's the plan. Pita, cheese, sausage, chipotle mayo. Alright, let's try this creation out. I gotta watch these sausages though. The pan's still 5,000 degrees and I don't want them to burn. I don't really know how I'm gonna eat this, but First bite was bread and mayo. Mm. Awesome. The sound is back. It's weird because it wasn't here all last night. And it was like 5 a.m. this morning I heard it for the first time. And it's consistent. It is the same sound. So I don't know what it is. Give me a little dirt on the sausage, but okay. Round 2. Look at that. This one's definitely warmer than the last one. That's for sure. I wanted to bring like a sketchbook. So what to do? Look at the eyebrow. It looks like I grew up in the woods. It's like I've been here for months. I haven't even been here for 24 hours yet. That's what I'm talking about. Last bite is just just cheese and mayo. Mm. God damn. So I was gonna do 2 days out here with that path being flooded. I think it's gonna be leaving tomorrow instead. But I don't know. Catch some fish. Maybe we'll stick around. As of right now, I've only seen bait fish in here. And I saw fish jumping over the other side of the lake this morning. I went over there. There's no fish there. So. This filter's sucking a lot of air. Which I probably didn't need to, I probably didn't even need to put it in this. Whoa, scared me. It's one of the Life Straw bottles. I did boil it for like 5 minutes this morning before I put it in my coffee. I didn't get an upset stomach, so this is just more convenient. I need to drink some though, because I haven't hardly drank anything today. And we walked a lot. Well, I'm going to clean some dishes up and rug up that rod. See if we can catch ourselves a sucker. So far, The only sucker we've caught is myself for coming here. But let's see what we can get into. I wonder if this guy's catching any fish. Bye-bye. I've seen him in here a couple of times now. They've been fishing for like the past hour. Went down to the other spot too. Didn't even see a fish. Not even seeing bait fish anymore. So I think I'm gonna go check out another lake. I think we're gonna pack up. And yeah. I'm gonna go pack up and we're gonna there's another lake that's like on the other side of this chain of lakes. I think we're gonna go check that out because there's nothing going on at all here. And they end up broke off. Yeah, on bottom. So I got snagged. So yeah, we're gonna move and see if we can figure something else out because this ain't working. Aha! Now, when we get to the next spot, I can just drop the tailgate and put it all together. Goes in there. Got the tunnel cover so it doesn't blow away. Then we should be Gucci gang. We're out. We're going to make our way out of the back road here. And yeah, we're gonna go check out another lake that's around the corner. And I want to keep an eye on this. For whatever reason, we've got two tires that are low. Which they weren't low when we came in, so I'm going to keep an eye on that. And I shouldn't say they're low, they're at 30. Which that wasn't me, so. I also thought about going down that ATV trail. It's not really, yeah. Thought about that as well. I don't know. But we're going to keep on trucking here and see what we can find out. So this is where we're coming up on the spot where we went to that other lake this morning. There's another lake that's this way, but I don't know much about it. There's no roads going to it, but that was that's where we were this morning. I don't think I'm gonna go down there because like it was mucky down there anyways, and I'm not going to take the truck. Oh, it's a big rock. I'm not going to take the truck through that water just because I don't know what the other side of the road's like. I don't know if there's any turnaround points, and I know there's still a hike to get into the lake, so I don't think it's really going to be worth it. But still, I can't believe the amount of garbage. Pick up your stuff, people. Stop it. Yeah, this whole area, maybe, I don't know, it could be because it's crown land. A lot of this is crown land, so that could be it too. But I don't know. But we're on our way, and yeah, we're probably going to be 20 minutes to get out of this road, and then I can't remember how far that other road is, so we're probably going to be, if I had to guess, 40 minutes or so, and we'll see. Again, it's just a spot I've looked at in Google Earth, so we'll see what it's like. We're here. Didn't get to film much on the way in. The road's a little hectic, but it's not quite what I thought it was going to be. There's another campground up there. The road coming in sucks. It's a little cleaner than the other spot. I will give it that. So I think we might set up here. It's a little mucky over here, but I think it'll be alright. There's some people camping up top too, which is alright. Pretty far away from them down here. So let's set up base, I guess, and go from there. All right. Well, I think it's time. I'm gonna sit back, relax, and maybe read a little bit. That's gonna be the game plan. See how this goes here. The breeze is a little chilly off the lake, but it'll be all right. It will be all right. Okay, I'm gonna go hang out. Unexpected turn. I was having a little siesta at our other spot there, and a security guard rolls up and says he works for the lumber company that's in here clearing trees, and the Crown land that I thought was Crown land, apparently it is Crown land, but apparently I'm not allowed in there for safety reasons right now. So I may have argued with him a little bit that it's Crown land, and I asked him if the machinery was nearby, and he pretty much told me that if I didn't leave within 15 minutes that he was calling the police. So I don't know how true that is. I've got to do some digging into that one. But I'm gonna go check out one other spot here, but I feel like this is gonna end this trip because I feel like this is probably all forestry land. But yeah, so I mean, it definitely looks like forestry land because there's forestry equipment everywhere. But I was pretty far from this. So that's what makes me question it. But yeah, so I'm going to, I just wanted to come in here and check this out. So yeah, this other spot I'm going to go check out was actually down this road. So I don't think I'm going to go down this road because I'm assuming he's going to probably check this other spot. So I'd imagine it's probably pretty popular. So, yeah, I think that's going to be the end of this episode, unfortunately. Prematurely ended. But I want to thank you for watching, and if you did enjoy it, make sure you tune in again. If you don't want to miss an episode, you can always subscribe. And you can follow us on Facebook and on Instagram. That kind of gives you tidbits. Facebook's for blog posts, Instagram's for kind of along the way, and we do have TikTok content as well. So I want to thank you for watching this episode. It was a little bit of a weird one, but we're going to see you in the next one. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon.